before I give you anything,
Give us the mic.
I just want my mic. Yeah, my mic. Cause I got a lot of things that I want to say. And when you give me my mic, I want you to give me some volume on that mic. Because I'm ready to say what I gotta say on my mic. Yeah.
Alright, let's get it. Go ahead. When you get thrown in the pool, you got to swim or drown.
Yeah.
Swim, dump right in with your dad.
It's the great escape. How long must we wait? Hurry before it's too late, yes. Take my hand so we can change this fate. Give our children a positive way to levitate. Do I stand alone? Help me take my ancestors down. Let's put them back on the throne as kings and queens. Please, my brother and sister, awake from your dreams. No more killing machines. No more bang, 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 bang. And generation too stray. Oh, I ain't got no more time for games. I need you to step up and take your place. I'm tired. Oh, so tired of seeing the same all those regular things. I need
never be too late to step away from a potential most tragic fate. Generations have come and gone, bearing the weight of past and recycled spirits who roam the plains while they contemplate on returning to this present moment to reveal words by the spirits who would meditate for centuries as they pass, yet the pain still lingers from her magistrate. Going on 500 years, what appears to be passive is in fact a spiritual gathering that becomes the mass. Because the medicine men would read the patterns of the scattered bones. The same pieces were thrown when Babylon came and took his home. Foam develops when bitten by a wild animal with rabies. Nothing was allowed to live, no mercy shown for the innocent babies. Salute to the red, white, and the blue. In the 21st century, the red obviously still does not refer to you. This would be a good time for you to come and cast a spell of voodoo. Are the shaman's words that are patience, just waiting? Are you in the hills writing more cave prints to leave imprints, not to be seen for centuries by any other on this side of existence? Telling the tales of how things came to be, staying in the hills and mountaintops high above the sea. Staying free from mental shackles, never to be bound or twisted by words that leave the weak baffled. The mountains can only extend so far, so into the heavens they build a scaffold. While drinking water called wild turkey, how cold and murky. Within a bottle lies more than just sorrows, another meditation done to quicken the next tomorrow. Is it a hibernation? Perhaps a healing of a nation. For some, deja vu is a recognition of reincarnation. Do the gates of salvation truly exist? How is it possible for a culture to live amidst us? Within the borders, our motto says, in God we trust. Why are there no Navajo and Blackfoots openly amongst us? The red and black cowboys left visible trails in the dust. History has also left a trail of blood that would discuss the king of the jungle himself. The law of the land has always been to hunt when you must, not to go and put another notch on that belt. And the ripples continue into the next generation to be felt. How marvelous the lunar eclipse. Blackberries hanging from the branches left for the crows to grip. Red berries scattered throughout the fields, oozing juice for the wolves to sip. With a list of war crimes that Babylon has pleaded the fifth. 2 by 2, like Noah's Ark. What a dream! If an African and Seminole were the candidates at the presidential race would stop. I'm all for Obama, but what a sound! Seminole, Apache, and Creek. Wisdom must be sought from the tribesmen and the wisdom they seek. They are still a surviving breed. The great escape. Why do you wait? The blackberries have, for the most part, taken a step forward. When will you come from the hills to declare victory in the wars? You fought so bravely when you outnumbered. Please awaken from your slumber. Are you planning to take your rightful place amongst us? I wonder, when will you plan your great escape?
Even while seated in the presence of God's most gorgeous creations, you stand out. You are truly outstanding. Hold your head high, but never hold your hand out. Your duty is to family. The family duty is to you. Thought my only duty was for self to make it through. Where else would I be trying to make it to? You know me. Don't know you? Well, you can't know me. I swim to the sky like it ain't no sea. And I be blowing fire from here to Mercury. Is he the truth? Yeah, certainly. Light fire in the sky in the nighttime. One shot, one kill. We all fired at the right times. We all peep the bright signs in my vision line. Take me to a simpler time when we all the one. Like vertical lines. Heard it was signed. Seal delivered. So I keep spilling from the liver. Even though my style much freer. Sometimes I catch the shivers. Anytime I'm in the booth, I deliver everything, even truth. And I make Mr. seem so much different. When I spit another flow that be so uplifting. It be so gifted like kids on Christmas. Even if you was a Buddhist or a Muslim. Came from the place where they didn't trust them. Still came up, woke them up. Yeah, and they still snuffed them. Still got them beat down. Still holding them around. 500 years later, still wanna hold a pound. Still wanna hold us down with chains and whips. But I came through the game and flipped. Now I see through the eyesight of the dollar bill's eye. When I come through, I can look at Bill's eyes, see a lie. I can look at the truth and know myself. I know how it go, better in my health for myself. No one else, I could do the whole thing. When the whole thing is done, then we all sing like we all one. Holding hands across here, all the oceans, even the suns, moons and stars. Wherever you are, we can do it from close to afar. We can do it from here to Mars. Even though we come through when we rearing our cars into the Sun Tzu type art of living. Even the war came from the place we even the score. And we still come through, we were seeking some more. Yo, you ain't gonna be defeating no more. Yeah. Deleting your pores, open you up. You know how it go when we hit the shores. Like I'm in the south side of them. South guys love them. The gals love her. Gotta understand, hot like the oven. Bake like you was loving. Had something in your cooking, frigid. Still, one booking, get him. What you think that he was kidding? Whip him. And you think that he would let it get him down? No, they holding me long enough. So I came through them on my own. Yo, 1, 2, the microphone. Get checked like your neck do. Respect to check you. Respect who, what the special. Wanna come through for what they wanna do. What you wanna do? Got one in you. Yeah, 21 to do with the lifetimes. Sometimes I just write rhymes from a whole lifetime. That's what I'ma do this time around. I think with my lifeline. Just get another. Give a couple to my brother. Couple to my mother. Couple to you, your spouse, and to your other significant ones. Uplifting the suns to horizon. Yeah. No more upsizing with your bullshit laws, your bullshit tactics and bullshit flaws. Yeah, you can bullshit them, but bullshit y'all own self in return. own health getting burned, own wealth getting learned, get a turn, everybody getting turned, getting durned. Yeah, make it like you getting wormed, digging down, deep up in the underground. Hear the sound, spit it like I had a frown. Although I'm happy, spit the whole flow around like you slapped me, and I had to bring it back. Pop your pappy, not looking back, looking forward toward everything in my orbit. You know how it go, can't ignore it. Spit another flow and you eat it like it's porridge, even though it gets stole. Kick another flow like a stole, or kick it like Chuck Norris. Yeah. Spit a flow like Jamaican, or I come from Russia like my name Boris. Like a Wapale, closer to my dreams, like it's proper to say, but it's proper. Pop it with me, I was chillin' on the block, popping the 3-wheel motion, movement on my bike. 2 wheels, but I got 4 just alike. On another whip, do another thing, man, take another dip. You know how a king just dip, don't trip. Stay strong, stay firm, never slip. They burn, I forever drip. I'm so wet, I'm colder than the ice cream in your freezer that melted, cause your light's gone. It might be time for you to get yourself on. Get yourself on. Get your stealth on. Be on the low alone if you got to, whatever you must. Doing what you do, who do you trust? Only you, you're beautiful. What else you need? Forever be a labyrinth seed. Waging through the times indeed. I be moving like a snake through in the seas. Come through flowing, floating in streams. You know how I'm going, flowing in beams. Like I'm coming from where you knowin', you know it's the scene. Excuse me, the sun, calling it Ra, calling it Reed, calling it Ray, calling it Yah, yeah. Whatever you want, whatever you choose. I take whatever you don't wanna refuse. Whatever you want, paying my dues. Yeah. And I never revolt against the revolt. I keep rebelling. Everybody, all that heat they selling, bullshit that they be emailing. Yo, calling me a felon. Get ate like a melon in the summertime from plastic. You don't understand the flow so nasty. Still, you're so plastic. I know it's about to rain, get drastic. Ask New Orleans, you know how it go when I get the stew boiling. You know how to flow when you know it's not going like your name Donald. But yo, I go around in circles like Ronald, but cut the arc off. You don't understand, flip it around, the plan of the man. Still wanna come through with symbols and sounds, thinking that they humbling the mental.
Me got one more, yo Duece, me got one more. I got one more bullet in the chamber, and I got to pull the trigger. Coming from my heart, soul, and liver. Let this sliver into the dome so it might deliver. When will my African brothers realize they're not niggas? How can we justify keeping us in this mental slave trade? We must figure out how to get out of this dilemma. While the members of the KKK still wearing their white sheets, now it's his new soldiers knocking a culture off their feet. With a bullet in your tongue and that word you would keep. When will we ever escape? As long as you call your brother a nigga, you'll keep him in shackles, shackled up and chained as slaves. It's so funny cause the ones who use it the most are always the ones talking about how another's holding them down with no hope. Your brain's been butt fucked after being injected with that dope. There ain't nothing dope about hanging from a rope, while 400 plus years of generations had to cope while being massacred by the master. You're rebuilding their regime faster, while another brain splattered. Back in the day, niggas had no say. Living conditions lower than dirt. Now I ask, what is your worth? The Great Escape was finally planned by the revolutionist named Harriet Tubman, hoping to return to their rights of just being a man, or just as an African. What part of the civil rights movement don't you understand? Martin gave a speech that could single-handedly help us advance. Now we have the world ready to eat from our hands, whether it be in sports, music, or as a politician. The world is waiting to hear the wisdom to come from out of your mouth. What was the first thing to come out? Nigga this and nigga that. The whip marks are still on your back, with a noose that has no slack. What's up with that? How we gonna break away if you keep calling your brothers a slave? Okay, you say it's a word of endearment. Well, that word has kept us down ever since the inception of our government. Going back on 500 years, used to degrade, used to keep us as a slave. Willie Lynch said, if done properly, the masses will be able to rule you from the grave. Free our ancestors from this eternal abomination. So deep into your minds have you allied the slave masters' penetration. Free your mind from this constant raping. Feed your soul from this starvation, this genocidal damnation. Welcome to the liberation, the great escape. Great escape. Break away, break away. All I see is a sea of my brothers. Ain't no niggas, ain't no bitches. It's good people, blood running through the riches. Like oil, we got gold. Brothers, don't be so cold. Realize we are now taking a step forward, a forward step, a forward step. But you keep going back, you keep setting your brothers off track. Niggas, ain't no nigga, you my brother.